Alright, so today what we're going to do is we're going to be multiplying by tens. So we're going to go ahead and read what the yellow box. So in the yellow box it says, a sports store orders 4 boxes of baseball caps. Each box has 40 caps. How many baseball caps are there in all 4 boxes? So if we look here at the picture, you can see that we're using Basin blocks to understand the problem. So in this first one, this is box number 1. Okay, this is box number 2, box number 3, box number 4. We can also see that in this one box, there are 40 caps in each box. Now, in this box, there's also 40 caps in each of the boxes. In this one, the third one, we also can see that there are 40 caps in the box. And in the last one, we know there are 40 caps. So there's 4 groups of 4 tens. So 4 times 4 tens equals 16 tens total. You can double check your work by also counting the number of tens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, there are 16 tens. So 16 tens equals 160. We can also move down to the model it, and it's going to show you another way, okay? So first, this is going to start with factors and groupings. So you're first going to start with the factors in the problem that you know, okay? So you know there's 4 groups, okay? And there's 40 in each of those groups, okay? So 4 times 40. 4 groups of 40 hats. You can write 40 as 4 times 10. So 40 right here is now going to be 4 times 10. Okay, this is going to be the grouping. You can also change the grouping when you multiply to make it simpler. Okay, 4 times 4 is a lesser number and it's going to be easier for you to multiply. 4 times 4 is 16, and then you bring down your 10. So now you have 16 times 10. 16 tens equals 160. So let's go ahead and move on to the connect it. Over here, this is going to be the same problem as the last page that we just did. So it says below are 3 equal multiplication expressions from the previous page. You have 4 times 40, 4 times 4 times 10, and 16 times 10. All of these numbers right here, boys and girls, will give you the same answer, just a different multiplication expression. So for number 2, it says you can break apart 16 into 10 plus another number. Write the number in the blank. So instead of saying 16, we can break it down into the sum of 10 plus 6, because 10 is just an easier number to work with. So we're going to put the 6 here because there's 10 plus 6. So instead of saying 16, I'm breaking it into 10 plus 6. So for 3, it says you can multiply both numbers in the parentheses in problem 2 by 10. Write these numbers in the blank. So it's basically just asking you to write the numbers in the parentheses for problem 2 in problem 3. So it's saying you can put the 10 there, and you can put the 6 here, and here's why. If you have these 2 numbers in parentheses and you have a multiplication behind it, you can do 10 times 10, okay, times. You can also do 6 times 10 as well. So that is what this is right here, okay? You have your 10 times 10, and then you have your addition plus 6 times 10. So now all we have to do is write the products in the blank. Okay, so now the product is an answer to a multiplication equation. So 10 times 10 is 100. 6 times 10, if I have 6 tens, it equals 60. So now I have an easier addition problem to work with. 100 plus 60 equals 160. So now number 6, it states, below are some multiplication equations that you know or that you found products for in this lesson. Explain how to find the product of a given number and a multiple of 10. All right, so basically what you can do is you can think of the multiple of 10 as a whole number times 10. Okay, so in our first one in the red, it's 4 times 2. So the 4 times 2 right here equals 8. So you can do 8 times 10, which equals 80. Then multiply the given number by the whole number, then multiply that product by 10. So that's basically what I just said. So you know that 4 times 4 is 16. So now all you have to do is multiply that number by 10. So now you have 16 times 10, which equals 160. So let's go ahead and move on down to the try it. You have 60 times 8. Okay, what can we do, or what can we use with what we just learned to solve our problem? Okay, so what we can do is we can do 6 times 10 times 8. Okay, what is 6 times 8? Yeah, it's 48. And then we have to multiply that by 10. So we're going to add a 0 at the end. Okay, so that would look like this. We said 6 times 10 times 8. Okay, but we can rearrange this to 6 times 8 times 10. Now we have 48 times 10. And then our bottom one right here, okay, it says 30 times 7. So if I wanted to break that apart, I could also do 3 times 10 times 7. So now I can do 3 times 7 equals 10. Oh, sorry, times 10. And I'll group them together. When I group them together, I'm going to get 21 times 10. So 21 times 10 equals, yeah, 210. All right, thank you for listening, boys and girls. Go ahead and do your practice problems.